Welcome back again to my channel. So let's talk about Kumasi and Accra. These two cities here in Ghana. A lot of people have been asking me questions that, oh, Uche, which city do I move to? Which one is better, Kumasi or Accra? You see these two cities, they are good. You know, they are peaceful here. No matter where you are in Ghana, you are living peacefully. Even if you should like go to the northern region of Ghana and get an apartment there, you will live there peacefully because Ghana as a country is the safest in Africa. But here I'm going to be analyzing these two cities, Accra and Kumasi, and I'm going to be stating the reason why I love this city and the reason why I don't love the city, or the reason why I love the city and the reason why I do not love the city. But so far so good. Let me start with Accra. One thing about Accra is a city. Like when you're coming from Nigeria, you're coming from Benin Republic, or you're coming from Togo, the first place you get to is Accra. When you get to Accra is like the main, like the city. People from different regions tend to come to Accra for businesses. People from different spheres of life tend to come to Accra for businesses. You know, Accra is like a city and it is open. There you get to see a lot of things here in Accra. A lot of things are being put in place here in Accra. If you want the best hotels, they are here in Accra. If you want the best beaches, they are here in Accra. If you want the best tourist attraction centers, they are put in place here in Accra. So if you're thinking of, oh, where should I tour whenever I come to Ghana? Accra for tourism. Whenever you come to Ghana, Accra is a city, yeah, but things are happening here in Accra. A lot of white people, African Americans, the first place they get to is Accra, and the first place they get to is Osu. They go to Osu or East Legon because that place is for the top people, rich people. You know, that is for Accra. And when it comes to business, in Accra, business here is booming. A lot of people are making money here in Accra. People are doing businesses. People are traveling here from Accra to different African countries, Abidjan, Senegal, and different African countries here. But here in Accra, the businesses here is booming, and people are living peacefully. And Accra as a city is very, very peaceful. But what you get to see right now is traffic, because Accra as a city is becoming congested with a lot of people, and people are here. But I think it's because of the road. The road that they are constructing is making Accra looks so, jam-packed with traffic and a whole lot of things. So that is for Accra. And when it comes to the cost of living, the cost of living here in Accra is expensive. So if you're thinking of living here in Accra, you get to spend 2 times the amount you're going to spend in Kumasi. Yes. So you get to spend a lot of money living here in Accra. The cost of living here is too much, coming from my own side. But if you're coming from places like the UK, I don't think it's expensive for you because of the dollar. But if you're coming from Nigeria, Accra is expensive, and the house rent here is quite expensive. Here in Accra, they pay 2 years rent. They pay ahead. They don't pay like monthly, they don't pay like yearly, they pay 2 years rent. And the 2 years rent converted to Naira from my home country, most times people pay 1 million Naira, people pay 500,000 for 2 years, depending on the houses. People pay 800, people pay 900, 1.5, 2 million for house rent here in 2 years. So depending on the houses, people even pay 3 million. If you're living in East Legon, the cantonment side, the cantonment, like the Osus axis, the cantonment side, you get to pay a lot of money for housing. And if you're living like somewhere like Kanish, Dankuma, Dansuma, Weja, Kasua, all those places, houses there are quite affordable to live in, not so expensive like those are living in East Legon. So if you're thinking for an affordable houses here in Accra, you can decide to live in Dansuma, decide to live in Mateko, decide to live in Wija, decide to live in Kasua. All those places you can get an affordable house, but it's not cheap. It is not cheap, but it's affordable for you. So the housing here in Accra is quite expensive. It's expensive, and the cost of living here, the feeding, the food, the provisions, everything is quite expensive here coming from Nigeria. But if you're coming from the UK abroad, come in, your money, your dollar rates will cover up everything. So let's move down to Kumasi. Kumasi is a very hot city. What is about Kumasi? If you're coming from Lagos, Nigeria, so think of Lagos when you're coming to Kumasi. So whenever you're coming to Kumasi, think of Lagos, because Kumasi is like Lagos. Kumasi, everything is just woo, 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 woo. Everything is just scattered. Nothing is in order. So very, very sincere with you, Kumasi is so as in it's bustling, and it's not organized like the way Accra is organized. You know, in Accra here, everything is just at the section, like everything is organized. But in Kumasi, everything is just phew. I went to Kumasi, I was having headache. You know, I was having this brain fog. But one thing I love about Kumasi is the culture. They tend to preserve the culture. If you're this kind of cultural person, if you like the culture where you get to see a lot of cultural things going on here in Kumasi. So Kumasi is the heart of culture. You know, the way they preserve the culture here in Kumasi. If you want to learn about the culture of the Ashanti people, if you want to learn about, you know, the king, you know, the dance, the whole dance, and many other things going on in Ghana, you get to see a lot of it. All those traditional craft work, you get to see the kente clothing. Most of them are being done here in Kumasi. And Kumasi, as I said earlier on, is like a culture preservation center, a culture preservation city. They preserve their culture, they love their culture, and they respect their king so well. They respect their culture, they respect the king here in Kumasi is just like, in fact, the second, like the president. Is even more than the president of Ghana. So they respect the king here in Kumasi. And one thing I don't like about Kumasi is how not organized the city is. Everywhere is just so rough and rugged. Let me just put it rugged. The city, Kumasi is just so rugged. Just like Accra. Accra is soushed, but Kumasi is rugged. So if you're coming from Lagos, Nigeria, just, you know, or you're coming from LA, just so that you're going to Kumasi. Kumasi is for you. Kumasi is your spot. Just go there and relax, because you get to navigate life there. But if you're coming from places like Port Harcourt, you're coming from places like Enugu, please come down here to Accra, because Accra is peaceful. You know, you don't get to like you get a taxi, you move. But in Kumasi there's keke napep. The taxi there are not like the ones in Accra. The life there in Kumasi is hectic, is boom. But one thing I like about the Kumasi again is the business. They are business-minded people, and business are going well there. If you go to the KJTR market in Kumasi, you get to see a lot of people doing businesses day and out. You know, in and out, they are doing business like a hub for business people. And people from Nigeria, a lot of Nigerians there in Kumasi, a lot of Nigerians, people that are coming from Onitsha, people that are coming from, you know, the northern part of Nigeria, that are going to Kumasi, because they have more of the people from the northern part of Nigeria residing there in Kumasi. They have the outside people in Kumasi. They have also the Igbo people. They are much there in Kumasi doing spare parts business, motor spare parts business. And the outside people, they are into clothing and many other things. You know, they sell the kente, they sell the jewelries and many other things that you can get to see there. So these two cities, if I am to choose, I would prefer to choose Accra, because Accra is kind of calm and peaceful. If you want to look for a place to go, just go to Accra. But Kumasi, boom. You know, I'm not saying there are no hotels there, but there in Kumasi, like the hotels I saw in Kumasi, you'll see people that they mode this one there. I don't like it. I don't like that one. Like they mode a mermaid in front of the hotel. It's scary. Or they mode someone holding a stick. Like if you go to Swami, I stayed in Swami. Hey, I need to know that watching this Swami people. You see those hotel, the mode mermaid in front. It's scary. Please, hotel owners in Kumasi, please stop moding those mermaid and Asians of you. I know people love your culture, but most people are foreigners coming there, they'll get scared. Like me as a Nigerian, I'll get scared whenever I see people molding mermaid in front of their hotels. You know, Nigeria, we have this mindset that when you mold a mermaid in front of your hotels, you know, it means you're worshiping a mermaid or you're an occultic person. People tend to avoid such hotels. So I think it's from a Nigerian perspective. Nigerian. But if you're a tourist going there, they'll find it attractive, you know. So that is all the things I saw about Kumasi and Accra. But these two cities, generally, they are very, very peaceful. They are loving, you know, they are good in their own way. But I would still prefer to stay in Accra than Kumasi, because Kumasi is a bit rugged. But Accra is this calmer. You can get out and get a taxi and go to anywhere you want to go. So far, so good. These two cities in Ghana, they are the best. If you want to experience everything here, go to Kumasi for the culture, go to Accra for tourists and seeing everything. And there's some other places too in the northern, the Volta region, the eastern region, whereby you can go for tourists. Like if you go to the Kwehu Mountains for tourism, you get to see a lot of things. The paragliding, they have the time they do for the Kwehu. They have the Kwehu. people go there to have fun also. So if you are watching this video, please drop your comments in the comment section and tell me which city you prefer to live in whenever you visit Ghana. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment and share. See you guys in my next video. Bye.